My goal is for you to understand that the same concepts that apply to online marketing are the same concepts you use in social networking marketing. Speaking of social media, did you know that Google Plus has more than 340 million users? Did you know that Pinterest is reported to have 50 million users, while Facebook shared that they had 751 million active monthly users? That's a lot of people with a lot of numbers. Oftentimes when you hear numbers like that and you have a product or service that you want to sell, it can be enticing to go set up a Facebook account, friend a bunch of people, and then post your products and services on their walls, and then wait for the sales to roll in. Only they don't and they won't. And I'm going to explain to you why that is. I'm also going to share with you what social media marketing is, help you determine where your market is on what social media platform, and at the end, I'm going to make sure that you have a basic guide to get you started on your own marketing campaign. By the time you leave today, you should have a clear, simple, and executable plan to get started in your social media marketing efforts. Let me ask you this. If you were at a local networking event and you were meeting new people, when you first meet someone, would you walk up to them, tell them all about yourself, and then when they try to start talking to you, interrupt them and continue to tell them about your brand, your services and products? I didn't think so. At least you don't do that if you want to leave a good impression. The same idea applies to social media marketing. You want to have good manners. You want to try to work on relationships with people. But in order for you to even get to that point, you have to understand what social media platforms are and what they're supposed to do. Social media marketing is using online social platforms in order to create visibility for your brands, products, and services by gaining traffic to your website through the facilitation of relationships with your consumers and peers. So basically, socialize with people, give them relevant content that they want to know about. Let them find out that you're an expert in your field and that your products are great. Then invite them to try them out themselves. With that in mind, you might want to hang out where your peers hang out, right? But you have to look for them. If you were looking to target baby boomers, you wouldn't go looking for them at a biker bar, would you? So I didn't think so. But I'm going to give you some just basic ideas of a couple of different or several social media platforms and the idea of who's most active on them and their demographics. LinkedIn is where the professionals, men and women between the ages of early 20s and late 50s, are most active. Food and crafts are the most popular information that's shared on Pinterest. Women between the ages of early 20s and late 50s being those that share those pins. Teens have made a huge shift from Facebook to Twitter so they can get away from their parents and more easily follow their favorite brands and celebrities. In addition to teens on Twitter, that is where people on LinkedIn tend to move their conversations. Also on Twitter are people in the publishing industry, technology, social media marketers. On Google+, it's dominated by social media marketers, bloggers, and those in the technology or publishing industry. It's basically where the nerds tend to hang out. Facebook is still where the biggest majority of demographics intersect, with the biggest demographic opening accounts each month being the sandwich generation. Now, just those demographics are just a nutshell of the things that you're going to find. I'm going to give you 4 questions that are really important and you need to answer whenever you're creating your social media marketing strategy. Question number 1, who are you? what is your branding and services? Number 2, who needs to know about them? Who is your target market? Number 3, why should they care? What sets you apart from anyone else in your field? And number 4, how will they find out? What social media platforms are they hanging out on? Once you've answered these questions and made a point of writing this all out, you will have the basis of who, what, when, and where that you need in your online marketing efforts. Remember, be nice, be courteous, and you'll be able to be successful on social media platforms as well as in those social networking groups one-on-one. Thank you for your time and good luck in your marketing goals.